Welcome to Data Project Hub. In today's video, we are going to start a new series called a SQL Challenge, where I will provide you with multiple SQL interview questions of different difficulty level, where the question will be given, the DDL and DML to create the table will be given, and also the expected output I will take you through. And you can try solving the question on your own, or you can try building the logic on your own and solve the question, because solving the question on your own and writing SQL for the same will give you a lot of self-confidence when attending some interviews or in your real life job scenarios. So here in this video we will go through three different SQL interview questions which will deal with different logic to get the expected output. And if you have any doubt in the solution or the way in which we can get the expected output, the solution to all the three questions will be given in the description. And you can always go to the description and find different methods which I have used to solve the three questions. So let us move on to our first question. So our first question is, write a SQL to get all the products that got sold on both the days and the number of times the product is sold. Let me go through the input table and then I will show you the expected output. So this is the first part of the question where we have to get the output such that we want all the products that got sold on both the days and the number of times the product is sold. So let me take you through the input table. So this is our input table that we are going to use. So we have got order date, order ID, product ID, quantity and price. And in the order date column, we can see that we have only two date, which is 1/05/2099 and 02/05/2099. So these are the two dates which are given in the input table. And in the question, it's given that we have to get all the products that got sold on both the days and the number of times the product is sold. So in our expected output column or the expected output, we require product ID which was sold on both the days. So from this product ID column, we have to get the products which were sold on both the days, and the second column is the product sold count. That is the number of times the product was sold on both the days. That is the count of products sold. And in the third column, I have created a additional output which is called as the total quantity sold that we can get from the quantity column. So once we go through the expected output, we can see that product 1, for example, product 1 was sold on 1/05/2099, and same product 1 was sold on the second day as well, that is 02/05/2099. And in the input table, there are multiple products which are called as product 4, product 5, product 6, etc. So all these products were sold on a single day. For example, product 4, which was sold on only 02/05/2099, and it was not sold on 01/05/2099. So that particular product we don't want in our output. So we require only products which were sold in both the days. Also, we want two other additional column which are the number of quantity sold, also the number of times the product were sold. So for example, product 2 I am taking as an example. So coming to the input table, 01/05/2099 order 2, corresponding to order 2, product 2 was sold. And again, when going through the table, I can see that on 02/05/2099 product 2 was sold. So the number of times the product 2 was sold is 2. And and the second example, product 1, it got sold 3 times. So on the first date, that is 01/05/2099, corresponding to order 1, product 1 was sold once, and corresponding to order 4, for the same day, product 1 was again sold. So we got two instance for product 1 on first day, and there is one instance for product 1 on the second day. So total we have 3 times the product sold. So similarly, we have to find the same for all products which were sold on both the days. Also, we have to find the total quantity sold for that particular product. So that is the first part of our question. Now moving on to the second part, which is write a SQL to get products that was ordered on 2nd May 2099 but not on 1st May 2099. So we have to get the output from our input table such that we want only products which were sold on the second day. That is, products which were only sold on the second day and which were not sold on the first day. So only one column will be there in the expected output, and product 4, product 5 and product 6 should be the output. For example, product 6 I am taking. So product 6 was sold only on 02/05/2099. When we go through this first day, we cannot see that particular product sold on that first day. So in the second part, we have to get all the products that was ordered on 2nd May 2099 but not on 1st May 2099. So this is the first question. I would recommend you try solving this question on your own first rather than going to the solution directly. So this is our first question. Now let us move on to our second question. Moving on to the second question, the question is, write a SQL which will explode the above data into single unit level record. So we have the table created which is called as order underscore tab. The same table I have replicated in Excel with the expected output. Let me take you through the expected output and the input table that we are going to use. So the question is, write a SQL to explode the data into single unit level records. Now going to the input table, we can see that we have an order table which has got three columns: order ID, product ID, and quantity. We have to ungroup this table such that we want a result where we ungroup this input table into unit level records, that is single unit level records. So here, for example, corresponding to order 1, product 1, we have 5 quantity. And when we go through the expected output table, we can see that corresponding to that particular combination, we have 5 records. And the second record, which is order 2, product 2, 1, we will only have one record in the expected output table, that is order 2, product 2, we have only one record. And the third record is order 3, product 3, we should have 3 records in the expected output table. So similarly, we have 3 records in the expected output table. So this is the expected output and this is the input table that we are having. Try solving this question on your own. Now let us move on to our third question. So the third question is, write a SQL to find all employees who earn more than the average salary in their corresponding department. For this also, we have created a table called as employee. And let me go through the input table and the result table. So this is our input table which is called as employee table. We have got employee ID, employee name, salary, and department ID. Now in our result table, we require employee ID, employee name, salary, and department ID for which the employee is earning more than their department average salary. So from the input table, we can see that Mark and Anthony is belonging to the department 2. Now we have to find the average salary with respect to department 2 and we have to compare that particular salary or the average department salary with the salary that particular employee is earning. Then in the output, we have to display only employees who are earning more than that particular average department salary. And one of the approach I have made use to solve the question is correlated subquery. You may try solving this question on your own, then come to my solution and look at my solution. And if you have better methods to solve all the three questions, you're always welcome and you can always comment the solution or you can even mail me for any questions or any queries you are having. And if you have some interesting questions, you can always mail me the question and I will share the question and the answer in the upcoming videos. And I hope you will try solving these questions on your own. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more. Thank you.